dream I know, deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello viewers, welcome to Reality Latest Gist, your home of news and politics. Thank you all so much for joining us on today's news. My people, no be small matter. The matter I can't carry can't give on. They say Buhari bankrupted Nigeria. Now Olufasen they ask say who can make Buhari the president? Hey, my people, no be small thing, no. But if this is your first time of watching, I would like to make you like and share this video and also turn notification bell to get notified when next we drop our video. My people, make we continue for this matter. You know, he said that he wrote about the lack of accountability in Nigeria politics, and he submitted that most Nigerians are unquestioning about their leaders. They are always uncritical to accept whatever thing the government always tell them. And nothing proves this better than the self-serving narrative that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government pushes about what he inherited from the Buhari's administration, and they still practice some Nigeria's prophecies for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Hey, but recently, when I remember when Nunu Ribadu, the National Security Advisor, contacted Muhammad Buhari government bankrupted Nigeria, and they inherited a very difficult country. That is the bankrupt country we are into right now. Governor Dabo Abiodun also said the same thing. The governor of Ogun State, he said that Tinubu inherited an administration that was almost in coma. And President Bola Ahmed Tinubu also set the tone earlier in a speech where he titled that after darkness comes the glorious dawn, saying that they are existing the darkness to enter a new and glorious dawn. Because right now, the Buhari administration he succeeded was the darkness. My people don't be sporty. But this is wrong from democratic accountability perspective. Nigerians operate a party-based democracy under which only parties can hold political power. The 1999 Constitution stated that in Section 31 said that a person should be qualified for election to the office of president if C, he is a member of political party and is sponsored by the political party. Or simply, Nigeria's constitution accord primacy to political parties in the electoral system. So, here is the first point. If Buhari bankrupted Nigeria, it is almost his party, APC, that bankrupted the country. Therefore, any attempt by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu APC-led government to distance himself from the calamitous record of his party 8 years misrule under Buhari is a tantamount to pulling the wool over the eyes of Nigerians, insulting their intelligence. Honestly, in the presidential election of 2015, 2019 and 2023, APC campaign mantra was PDP 16 years of destruction. Although PDP had 3 presidents in the 16 years rule, but APC treated those years as a continuum. Now, Tinubu wants Nigeria to develop collective amnesia and forget that APC ruled this country for 8 years, from 2015 to 2023. If you knew nothing about Nigeria, you would think, hearing the false narrative that Nigeria's first ever APC-led federal government is the one President Bola Ahmed Tinubu runs. But in no serious democracy can a party or a government get away with drawing such a sharp divide. Let us just take UK as an example. The Conservative Party has been in power for 13 years, since 2010. In those 13 years, they had 5 prime ministers, but no successive prime ministers has ever been allowed by the British media and public to disassociate himself or herself from the party's past record in government. Thus, when Britain goes to the poll next year, the Conservative power will be judged on the 14 years in power, not the 2 years that Rishi Sunak, the current prime minister, would have spent in office. That is how true party-based democracy works. The truth is, in a genuine party-based democracy, APC wouldn't have returned to power based on Buhari's horrifying and astonishing failure, which some of us wrote about for 8 years. Yet, the fact that APC secured by hook or by crook another term in office doesn't mean that Nigeria should lose the collective memory of 8 years in power. Nor should Nigerians forget that none of the APC leaders now condemning Buhari's government raised a voice against it in those 8 years. Just think about it. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu never uttered a word in public about the Buhari policies, fuel subsidy, currency peg, forex ban on 43 items. He has now reversed it, which President Bola Ahmed Tinubu laughably claimed should earn him an entry in Guinness Book of Records as a reformer. Indeed, When Buhari's government was borrowing and spending like a drunken sailor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu defended him, saying that if borrowing is a crime, the entire America should be in jail. Such disingenuousness won't go unnoticed in Senate claims, but you may argue that Buhari should be judged personally. After all, the Constitution vests enormously executive power in the president. Here then is the question: how did someone so utterly incompetent and arsenal become Nigeria's president? As military ruler from 1984 to 85, Buhari destroyed Nigeria's economy and he tried to return to power as a civilian president, but was rejected in 3 consecutive elections. So what later happened? Do you all know that in 2015, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu resurrected Buhari and presented him as the one to lead the newly formed APC, the mission to rescue Nigerians? Hear him. When America faces a crisis, they turn to General De Wright. When the French face challenges, they turn to General Charles. Today, Nigeria faces a crisis. We are turning to General Muhammad Buhari. He is the right man for the job. He ended with a stirring rhetoric. General Muhammad Buhari, we are calling on you to come and rescue us in Nigeria. If you check out President Buhari's votes, in each of his 3 previous presidential bids, he secured only 12 million plus votes. Yet, he couldn't win. It was only when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu mobilized 2.4 million votes from his Southwest base. That is when Buhari's votes reaches 50.4 million in 2015, enabling him to defeat then President Goodluck Jonathan, who scored 12.8 million votes. So, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was right when he said that in Abeokuta in June last year that he made Buhari president. If not for him, he wouldn't have been president. For example, now you genuinely believe someone is up to a task and you help the person to get a job. You can hardly be blamed if the person fails in that job. You act in good faith. Now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu didn't act in good faith. He didn't act in the national interest. He knew Buhari was hopelessly unable and unfit, yet he made him president when he was expecting a payback that Buhari and the North would make him himself the president. So, Bola Ahmed Tinubu didn't care if Buhari destroyed Nigeria, provided he succeeded him. Now, instead of apologizing for forcing Buhari on Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is calling his administration darkness and his aide saying that Buhari bankrupted Nigeria. What more? Some Nigerians say that they sympathize with Bola Ahmed Tinubu because of what he inherited from Buhari. Really? Even Professor Charles Soludo, the former CBN governor and current Anambra State governor, joined the chorus last week saying that Tinubu's government inherited a dead economy. Yet Soludo served on Buhari's Presidential Economic Advisory Council. Throughout Buhari's 8 years presidency, Soludo has never said publicly what he is now saying about Buhari administration now. So why now? To carry favor from Tinubu? But Nigeria can't succeed when the experts ingratiate themselves with any government in power. So yes, Buhari bankrupted Nigeria, but someone self-serving made him president, while others forcefully enabled him in office. So why are they complaining? They all know where all these things are coming from. So guys, let me know your thoughts, your contributions, your opinions are in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you all so much for staying tuned with us. Really do appreciate. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Till I come your way next, stay safe guys. Bye.